Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm back again. Amethyst back. Hope you all slept well. It's an enchilada Wednesday, but we don't have enchiladas, so I might make something else. I did make steak tacos last night. Actually turned out quite yummy. So yeah. Today I am going to be using this deck, not just right this second. They can be used with tarot cards, as you can see. Oops, let's put the darn thing the right way. So as you can read here, they can be used with by themselves with another oracle deck, or they can be used by with another set of tarot. So we will see how that goes. Over the over the last little bit, we've had some interesting things going on in the house. Some of the things I will not bring up here, but it's been interesting to say the least. William got in trouble at school for the second time this year that I know of. I think he's gotten in trouble like 3 times already. School year's almost done, thank goodness. But and I won't get into all of that. But he's doing better. Then I think over the summer he'll improve. And I'm not going to go into blame games or nothing like that, because that's not my place. But so as you know, I'm on a higher self journey. This is what this channel's for. Now, in that journey, I had to confront a lot of stuff from my childhood, which I have done. And finally, day before yesterday, I, as most people know, with being who I am, I finally broke down, and I basically told any entities that were around me, good, bad, or indifferent, if you're here to protect me, cool. But if you're not, you need to get away from me, get out of my house. I did some cleansing because I am going from here on out to step into whatever I have been called to do. Most of you know I'm a healer, and I am. We have done some research and found out I'm a light worker. A lot of people may not understand that. I am an empath or a dark empath. I will look more into that. So I'll do more research on that to find out if I fall into just an empath, a dark empath. A dark empath can read people like a freaking book. And call you out on your crap. So, but they can also feel what you're feeling, and you don't even have to be in the same room. You can be a whole few states away. I remember a time when I lived in California, I believe. Yes, California. And I could tell something was wrong with my grandfather. I knew it was my grandfather. Nothing. I didn't know what it was. This was when he was still alive. A few days later, my grandmother calls me and tells me that he had a brain aneurysm. And he had been in the hospital. I didn't know what was really going on, but I could feel it. when I was married to my current ex-husband. Him and his mother were taking her to work in a vehicle that they had borrowed, and said vehicle died on the way on the highway going from Woodland Park to the Springs, and that's a two-way highway, I believe. And so it died, and I knew something was wrong. I could feel his anxiety and the things he was feeling so bad that it woke me up out of a dead sleep. Now, I don't know if I've had that gift all along, but I know I could. The town of Keddie in California, I can't even go near that. Me and my first ex-husband tried to go down that road, and both of us were like, no, can't do that. I was shaking. So I am good at reading people's emotions, whether they're in the same room or they are, and this is only with people that I absolutely know, whether I know them. Once I talk to you and get to actually talk to you for a little bit, and I feel that kind of a close connection, it starts. I usually can read my soul sister's emotions. I try to block them out because I want her to be able to tell me what's up, because she's really good at that. And I can read my sister Lydia's emotions from no matter where she's at. So usually if she's calling to talk to me about something, I know how she's feeling. And then when I hear her voice on the phone, that feeling I had, it gets stronger. This does not happen in text messages, however, unless things are misspelled or whatever, and then I'll notice something's not right. So I'm going to ask the cards a few questions for those that are on this path, whether an empath, a worker, a healer. I'm going to see what the cards have to say about this, and if it's just me or if other people have a combination like this. So we're going to start with one of these, and then we will, just like I always do, then we will see the card. Oops. We got a card already wanting to come out. Okay. I didn't even have to shuffle. Well, I shuffled them before I went to bed last night. So that's why. This card says, the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Will be worth it. So what sacrifices are you making today? Okay. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. We're back to this one too for clarification. Oops. Let's see if that comes back out. I'm not going to tell you what I saw. I want to see if it comes back out. have the Star card. So the sacrifices that you are making will influence your star ability. Whatever you are meant to do, whatever you have been called to do, when you make specific sacrifices and get rid of the things you do not need in your life that don't have a meaning, your star power will shine like a star even through the darkness. Okay? And it'll bring you the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay? You remember to make those sacrifices. Sacrifice the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Not only will you improve your star quality, whatever that is, but it could possibly bring all of these elements. We all work for all of these elements, but some of us have stronger elements than the others. So if you happen to work with all of these elements, it'll make it that much stronger in whatever you do, as a light worker, as a empath, as a healer, as a star seed, whatever that may be. And your inner child, you're willing to put in the work to do this, whatever it may be. So that's good. And I will draw one more. It came back out. Not only that, this is the Taurus card. And it's a teacher. So you're not just a healer. You're not just an empath. You're not just what you're called to do, but you are also called to teach other people because you're always learning, but you're also called to teach others that same thing until a teacher will always want someone to not once they've become your pupil, you want them to surpass you and be able to teach others. So the cycle keeps going and going and going. Okay? So you've got so much that you are called to do. Be that light worker, okay? Be that empath, be that healer, be the starseed, or whatever else you have been called to do here. Don't be afraid of it. Then use that to teach others. And it'll bring you the things that you are meant to have, and keep the cycle going to help others. I like this message because it shows that no matter what, you're willing to make the sacrifices that you need to do to increase the abilities that you have been given to use as you are meant to use them. And you're not willing to allow anybody to tell you that you can't do it. As a matter of fact, there's a saying that says if someone tells you that you cannot do something, that should encourage you to do it. If someone tells you you don't have the ability to do this, that, or the other, it's fun to prove them wrong, especially if it's something that you know in your gut is absolutely right. There are so many people that have been called to work with the light, to work with the Most High, to do what they are called to do, whatever that may be. But because of conditioning and things in this matrix that we live in, they are too scared, or they feel better just doing what we call follow the leader. No. Step back. See this world for what it truly is. Don't let anybody stop you. Especially if you know in your gut that it's right. Anyways, I know this was a short one. I'll be uploading this one on YouTube here in a little while. And I will see you all next time. I will try to wake up early enough tomorrow. William has the day off of school. I will try to wake up early enough to do cards on my main YouTube account and on TT and stuff. If not then, and I don't get a chance to, I will see you guys all Friday. And have a great rest of your day. Go get some enchiladas and